So on the count of three, here we go.
They used to call me
Easy D, Easy D, Easy D. And this is 5 easy questions. 5 easy questions.
It's showtime. I'm showtime all the way, baby. Turn the switch on. They used to call me Easy D, Easy D, Easy D, Easy D.
This is Danny, Easy D Dorman, 5 easy questions. And today's guest is a member of a trio that I met years ago. And like all new artists at that time coming out west, she was shy. Yeah, who wasn't back then? She knew that she and the ladies would be successful. I don't think anyone knew at the time that they would be the foundation for an entirely new genre. And we'll get into that. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Mercado, rhymes with avocado, of the Cover Girls.
Rhymes with avocado. That's funny.
Yeah, well, your husband hit me to that. So that made it easy because I was like, yeah, depending on what part of the country you're in, the sea is soft, the sea is hard. So he said it's like avocado, doggone it.
Absolutely.
And it's like, okay, cool. I almost burned a question asking how you are. So I'm not, if you'd like to talk about how you are right now, please feel free.
How I am right now? I'm feeling awesome.
Oh.
We're having a good year this year. We're already booked up to December. Well, no, you know, we're booked up to next year. Let me not say that. But I mean, we're booked solid this whole year.
Oh, yeah, I know. I have your one of your posters up. Boy, and that actually, I believe, is going to be question 4. So,
and you know, we haven't even added all of our shows yet. So stay tuned.
Oh, yeah. No, this is, and it's quite a long list just from what I'm seeing right there. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let me jump right into the questions. Okay. When you first hit the scene, you and the ladies weren't the only female trio out there. You had the Pointer Sisters, Sister Sledge, and 3 Degrees was still, out there.
Well, you had Expose as well.
And I thought that wasn't going to be a question. But I thought Expose was after you.
No.
They were before.
Us.
Ooh, let me, I got to change my notes.
They were out of Florida, though. They were out of Florida. So we were basically the first in New York. You
certainly were that.
Yeah.
You certainly were that. Okay, well, in post, I'll edit that and make it seem like I'm smart.
Oh, that's okay.
No, that's the thing about this. This is why I love interviewing. And I have a question about your song coming up too. So and it's all based upon, as Timex would say, rumors. But
rumors.
Ooh,
I love rumors.
I see. I love teasing. This is going to be my little promo. But now, even with Expose, what made you guys different, in my mind, is what is considered not freestyle of the day, but the early formation of freestyle. And it was Andy and Sal that that you and the ladies, Caroline and Sunshine, got together and came the Cover Girls. So the question is, what were the circumstances that brought the 5 of you together?
That brought the 5 of us together. Well, they had Caroline and Sunshine, and they decided to hold an audition for the lead singer of the group. So I ended up auditioning. I was the last girl to get there, and voila.
Okay, so I'm not going to phrase it as a question. I'm getting better at this. So it was then Sal and Panda's original idea to create what is now known as the Cover Girls.
To create what is now known as the Cover Girls. That's where it gets a little gray.
Okay.
Because they were putting together a 3-girl group. Andy had a song. He had Show Me already. He had the demo. They wanted to do like a Supreme type group, but this is where it gets fuzzy, because what I was told was Sunshine came up with the name the Cover Girls and the whole idea. So I don't really know. I know I didn't. Tell you I didn't.
Okay.
But I say give credit to all of them.
Well, that's
Give
why I
credit
said
to Sal, give credit to Andy, give credit to Sunshine.
that's why I say all five of you. That I noticed when I said the five of you, you thought of it as a question. I'm sure because, of course, everyone thinks of the three, but it's like when I talked to Betty, hers was similar in that she, she auditioned to
Right.
get onto Sweet Sensation. Okay, so question 2, and I gotta preface it, and this is where it goes back to the rumor. I had said that you and a few other groups and individuals were the vanguard of transitioning what was original hip hop, the 3 pillars of hip hop, and started transitioning that to what is now known as freestyle. And of course, it was Show Me. And the thing was, Show Me was just that that wall of sound, and it when you put that on, you knew what the song was. There was no, you had the little percussion in the beginning, but you knew what that song was going to be when it came out blasted.
That was actually the reason why I auditioned, because of that song. I knew it was going to be a hit, so I knew of the song first.
Right. So multi-part question now. Who was the lead singer if it wasn't you?
On the demo? That's another one that's fuzzy.
Really?
Because I hear it's 2 different girls, but I don't know which one sang the demo. I don't know. So many of us sang so many demos for each other. Once upon a time, on my second CoverGirl album, Brenda K. Starr sang the demo on that one.
Really?
I sang demos for different people. It's like so many people sang demos. It was whoever was in the studio. They would come up with the music, come up with the lyrics, and hey, could you sing this? Could you give me a,
like the Motown sound, like the early days of Motown, where you had groups that not necessarily interchange, but helped each other out. And that actually brings me back to what I had teased about. Not necessarily rumors, but today's, and your husband mentions it on his podcast, his YouTube show, and he talks about where is it? I just had it right here, and I'm so sorry because we went off. I love it that we
take your time.
No. We went down a rabbit hole I wasn't expecting to go down. I'm sure many people didn't know what you had just said, that it was like that Motown. I certainly did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
definitely.
But that brings me to the stuttering and stammering with respect to freestyle, that back then everyone was cool. There was no problems. There was no, for lack of a better term, beef that there seems to be today in freestyle. Well, you got to listen to your husband's podcast a little bit more.
Well, what beef are you talking about?
Well, if you read,
let's get to the nitty gritty.
No, I don't know. I don't understand it. Let's say on Facebook, I'm in a few freestyle groups, and there's always this: why is freestyle, so confrontational? Why is it that
freestyle is absolutely not confrontational? That's the problem.
Well, honestly, that's what I thought.
No, it's not confrontational.
Oh, I'm gonna have to send you some links. Well, homegirl, I'll send you some links, because I honestly don't get it. And maybe when people watch this, they'll sit there and say, Easy D, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. There are no confrontations. Or they'll sit there and say, you nailed it, partner. But the thing is, like I said, I don't know. I have been out of the game. I only got back in the game a few years ago. I retired in 2000. So So when it came to music, I was just listening to my kid basically.
Mhm.
But that if you say there isn't, I believe me.
No, but
I
I
agree with you.
no. I'm saying I don't know of any beef. If you could
Okay.
elaborate on it, maybe,
Oh,
you know?
sure. Because the artists don't mention names, producers don't mention names. Thank goodness for that. But there are a lot of prominent.
But that's what I'm saying, is not confrontational. If you have something to say, mention the name.
Well, there are some people.
That's what I'm saying. So plenty of people have plenty to say, but they don't mention names.
Okay. Ding,
If
ding,
I have
ding,
something
ding.
to say, I will mention the name.
Ding, 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 ding.
There you
Okay, well
go.
then. Okay, well then.
That's why if you want to tell me what beef you're talking about, yeah, I have no problem talking about anything. I have
Of course
me.
not. No, of course not. You sound like you're from the boogie now.
I absolutely am.
I,
But I live in beautiful North Carolina now.
oh, wow. Out there with the
Mhm.
skeeters.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. But no,
Organic farms and everything.
wow, that's
Mhm.
great. That's
I
great.
love it here.
Oh, no, yeah, but you must not hang out with the folks because you still have your accent.
You know what? Isn't that crazy? I've been here 15 years. I cannot lose this accent.
You
At all.
can't. You can't. It's so funny. I mean, not funny, haha, but
Crazy funny. Yeah.
well, no, when I was listening to you, I was okay. Yeah, you're from the boogie down there, and so with that carries a lot of swag. So,
Right. Absolutely.
oh, believe me, we may have to talk offline about them beef then. Now, no one has a beef. See, that's the great thing with those who laid the
I think
foundation.
I'm kind of know what you're talking about, where you're going with this. Are you talking about the whole phony thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, let's call it that because I honestly I don't know.
I call it what it is.
Okay. So without trying to ask it as a question, because my OCD just won't let me go past 5 questions, describe what it is that you're referencing.
When people say it's a phony group, what they're saying is they're not original members. They are not original members, or they may only have one member, not even original, but one member, or one original member, and have other members that were not in the group, but they call themselves by that name of that group. Now, not only that, some of them do not allow the original, or try to stop. Let me not say not allow, try to stop the original members from performing. So that's where the whole beef is.
Now, this is interesting. This is now going to be question 4 because of how you said it. It reminded me of the conversation I had with Betty, the conversation I had with Cheryl Cooley. Actually, even the conversation I had with David Sees of the Temptations, and how, unfortunately, groups do break up, people leave, and so on and so forth.
And people get fired.
And people get fired. Oh, all right. Well, all right. That sounds like a story.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And my mind is like, go ahead, ask her. Go ahead, ask her if she wants to give.
I'm an open book. I'm an open book.
Well, wow, because see, and this is what's great, because we are getting it straight from your mouth. You were there,
Right.
you know the circumstances. Right. So, well, before I get to that particular question, and the preface was, what you're talking about is not new.
Oh, absolutely not. Of course it's not new. There are laws now. You do know that, right? And you know who fought for those laws? Who was the ringleader was Bowser from Sha Na Na.
Really?
He was the ringleader. Now there are laws. You cannot stop an original from performing their music or their songs.
I am going to have to research that because I did not know.
Okay, I think it's SB 17. I don't remember exactly. We could send you the law. So yes, this is something that they've been fighting for years. This didn't start in freestyle. This started way back. Oh yeah, no, that's why I was saying, even with David from the Temps, he wasn't the original, one of the original 5. He came in, and for all intents and purposes, he was a temptation up to today. Okay.
But they, again, the common thread that I've had with speaking with, folks, like you who have been in
Right.
this type of group breakup,
Right.
there are some common threads. There are things that are unique. Now, this now circles back to people have been fired.
People have been fired.
Do you want to name names? Drop reasons?
I was fired. And I'll tell you the truth. I didn't even know the whole story until these last couple of years. People have opened up and told me exactly what happened.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm erasing the entire first half of this interview now. Because I thought I was, it always
I can't
was
speak for
said.
every artist in that, but I can tell you, Sunshine was fired, I was fired. And they were working on firing Margot, but she got pregnant.
So that kind of stopped that. But no, please explain to me, because I didn't know. I don't think many people knew. I thought you left. I thought the whole creative differences, blah, blah, blah.
Well, no, there were no creative differences. I did want to do a solo album. I absolutely wanted to do a solo album. I wasn't happy in the group, I could tell you that. And I did the first album, I did the second album, and then they asked me, can you stay and support the second album? Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make any moves. I'm gonna stay and support the second album.
Right.
Okay. Then I got a call. Don't show up at the airport. You've been replaced.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that is.
But you know what they say about karma, right?
Oh.
You know what they say about karma?
I
They got
do.
fired from the label after that.
Yeah. No,
They got dropped from the label.
Karma, I know her very well.
Yeah.
I know her very well. You're listening to Danny Easy D Dorman, 5 Easy Questions on Rainier Avenue Radio World. We are the Seattle community radio station with the global footprint. Listen in, enjoy 5 Easy Questions. This is Danny Easy D Dorman, 5 Easy Questions. And what kind of DJ would I be if I didn't reach deep into the cuts and play a gem?
You say
This is Danny, Easy D Dorman, 5 Easy Questions. And I want to thank Ralph Lauren for keeping me spiffy, such as this exclusive Polo black watch. Polo. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Ralph Lauren. This is Danny, Easy D Dorman, 5 Easy Questions. And like a lot of you, I'm on medication. Medication I need to take for the rest of my life. I've accepted that. There are many others, though, that for a variety of reasons can't go on particular medications. I recommend checking out Planet 13. If you're over 21 and you want to look for alternatives, go to Planet 13. That's www.planet13lasvegas.com. You should have alternatives. You should check it out. This is Danny, Easy D Dorman, 5 Easy Questions. I want to invite you to Sobre Mesa, downtown Oakland, California. The best in casual evening dinner and drinks. The Chef Nelson Award winner, world renowned. You can check them out. Instagram, Sobre Mesa OAK. That's SOBREMESA OAK. Instagram. When you go there, tell Chef Nelson Easy D sent you to get an off the menu special. That's how I'll know that you guys are watching me. Sobre Mesa, Oakland. Peace. Please tell me that this is an exclusive. You've never told this to anybody else.
That I was fired. I basically started saying that this year. I'm only doing a few interviews. You know that. I'm very exclusive with my interviews because I'm going to be an open book.
Well, it sounds like there may be a book in the making.
A book in the making. Maybe.
Maybe. I didn't ask that as a question. So yeah, okay. Fans, speculate. Speculate.
But you got to understand, we were all young. We were females,
Yeah.
Sometimes, it takes women to be in a girls' group, not girls, because you're not mature enough.
Right.
To handle, I grew up in the Bronx where it's black and white. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whereas some of the other girls grew up in more of a different type of world than I did, Right. So we would clash over that.
Because they didn't understand.
We didn't understand each other.
Right.
I think as I got older, I learned to realize people's weaknesses and why they do certain things. It's not because they're strong, it's because they're weak. Right. A lot of people,
Right.
So when you see somebody picking on somebody half the time, it's not because they're very strong. It's because they feel something in their own selves and they're lashing out,
Exactly.
And I grew up in the Bronx where you don't show your feelings. So if somebody's doing things like that to you, you act like it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt.
But it does. It
absolutely.
Does.
And, I had to learn that the hard way. And I will definitely let people know now, you hurt my feelings. It doesn't make me a weak person. I think it makes me a strong person to say certain things, they did hurt me.
This is Danny, Easy D Dorman, 5 Easy Questions. I hope you're enjoying this show. You can also check me out on Rainier Avenue World, 92.6, Hot Radio, Underground Sound, and the list is going to keep growing. Well, that's it for this segment. I want to thank my guest, and I want to thank you for listening in to my conversation, because at the end of the day, that's all this is. 2 people talking and you're listening in. This has been Danny Easy D Dorman. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
They used to call me